Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny Allen, and before we get started with today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed, that you thumbs up this video and check the description box below. And before I forget, I have a free download for you, which is an 8-day self-esteem and confidence challenge. And as you know, I am a life coach, and this challenge provides one question per day, and it gives you space to record your ideas and thoughts, and it's going to help you to build your strengths, overcome self-doubt, and build confidence. Okay, because we all have a God-given vision, and sometimes our lack of confidence or believing in the gift God gave us can kind of put us in a box, and we need to be able to come out of that box and run forward with the vision God gave us. We've been procrastinating on it, we've been leaving it on the back burner, and God wants us to get up and do it. And this is a free challenge that will help you to think about the gift that God has given you, and it would also challenge you to get up and do it. Get up and do it. And the link for this challenge is in the description box below, so check out the description box below. Okay, so this video is about my February Bible devotional basket, and I'm just going to run through what I will be doing for the month of February. So for the month of February, I am going to be continuing with the Bible recap. This has been so good. It's really ministered to me. And for the month of February, we'll be going through the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus, and then I think it will be hitting into Leviticus as well. The Bible recap. If you've been doing this study, leave me a comment in the comment section below. It has really ministered to me, and it is a fantastic study guide. It is so good, so good. And then I've been using the Keyword Study Bible to accompany the study guide, because here it highlights the keywords. Sometimes when I was doing the study in January, I'd see a word that would really minister to me, and then I would just go to the back, find the references, and get a deeper meaning of what that word actually means in the Hebrew or the Greek. But I really love this Bible to accompany this study. Very good. And also, if I want a bit of a broader understanding of what I'm reading, I've been using the Layman's Parallel Bible. I've done reviews on these, and I've shown you these before. I've been using this Bible also. Okay, so the books that I'm going to be reading, I'm trying to do one on my Kindle and an Audible book. So the books that I'm going to be reading, the first book that I'm reading is called Lovely One by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. She is the first black female Supreme Court justice who sits on the Supreme Court, and she's written an autobiography called Lovely One, about her journey to the Supreme Court. So I'm going to be listening to that on Audible. And then the next one that I'm going to be reading on Kindle is Good Boundaries and Goodbye. Good Boundaries and Goodbye by Lisa Tursk. I hope I haven't butchered her name, but she does a lot of books on boundaries, godly boundaries, biblical boundaries, and I really enjoyed her book. I've actually started it already on my Kindle, and I will give you a review of the book for next month when I have finished it. But I'm going to be reading that book, and I've already started it. The other book that I'm going to try and get in during the month of February is called Seeking Allah, Finding Jesus by Nabil Qureshi, and it's the story of a young man on his search for truth. And he was searching for Allah. He used to be a Muslim, and he was searching, and in the midst of his search he found Jesus and he gave his life to Christ. So that is his memoir, his story about his conversion. So I'm going to be reading that, and then I will give you feedback if I manage to get into that book, because I'm doing Good Boundaries and Goodbye first. Okay, and then I'm going to be reading Seeking Allah, Finding Jesus. I'm also going to be using the YouVersion app as usual to do my Bible recap, because I listen to the chapters and then I go into the study. So that's the way I'm using the app. Also, I do use YouVersion to do Bible devotionals with the ladies that I have in that group. So I'll be using it like twofold. I tend to do the devotional with the ladies in the morning, and when I finish that, I start to listen to the chapter for the day from the Bible recap. And if I can start that in the morning, I will. If not, I do it in the evening before I go to bed. So that's the YouVersion app. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I went out for lunch with a friend yesterday, and we were talking and sharing and everything. She's a very good friend of mine. Excuse me. And we were talking, she was talking about the excuse me, she was talking about the spirit of rejection. And when she was speaking about it, it really ministered to me what she was saying. So I thought, you know what, for February, I'm going to try and do a study on the spirit of rejection. And I'm going to be looking at some Bible studies or teachings on YouTube and get down and start taking some notes about the spirit of rejection. And then when I finished it, then I can present it on YouTube on my channel. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the month of February. I'm going to be continuing with my Bible recap. I'm using Audible to listen to the book by Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson called Lovely One. I'll be using YouVersion. I'm going to be reading the book on my Kindle, Good Boundaries and Goodbye. And I'm going to be reading the autobiography of Nabil Qureshi, which is called Seeking Allah, Finding Jesus. And then I'm going to do a Bible study on rejection. A Bible study on rejection. So let me know what you're doing in the comment section below. Let me know what you're doing for the month of February. Let me know how January ministered to you with what you're doing. And if you are doing the Bible recap, let me know how it's going for you. And don't forget to download my free 8-day self-esteem challenge by Heart of Refuge Life Coaching. Okay, so God bless you. And I will see you in my next video. God bless.